YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I already have my foundation on, but I haven't done anything else, and that is because we are going to be testing out these. Hold on, I really should have prepared for this. Just a second. That is because we are going to be testing out these Wish makeup brushes that I got. I haven't even touched them yet because I wanted to do them for the first time in front of you guys for this video. I'm going to review them, I'm going to try them out using them like I would any other brush that I already have, doing my makeup with them and seeing how they perform. They were $1 each. This brush I've already used and I'm going to tell you why. When I initially went out to buy all of these on Wish, I thought when I bought them I was buying the whole pack. What I didn't realize is that I was buying them individually. I expected a whole pack of brushes. I got this one. So I've been using it and I've been really loving it, which made me want to buy the rest of them and see what I thought of all the others. So we are going to be testing out all of these brushes today. So we're going to find out together whether or not these brushes are a wish come true or totally not worth your money. Just so you guys know what products I used for foundation, I used, oh, it would help if I had the lid on the other way. I used my trusty Flower Light Illusion Luminous Makeup Nude Skin Feel All Day Wear Broad Spectrum SPF 18 sunscreen in the color, what's the color? In the color Porcelain L1. Mixed with my also very trusty Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the color Light. For concealer, I used my all-time favorite It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer in the color Light or Ultra Fair. Now let's get on into the good stuff. I'm so excited. I have not used these brushes because I wanted to wait for this video. I am not a patient person, okay? That's just not in my nature. I'm not good at it. The fact that I was able to resist using these brushes specifically for this video, I feel like I should earn a medal or something for my restraint. First, I'm going to be going into my Flower. Why do they have a sticker upside? Look, you look at the packaging this way and it's right side up. You turn it around, it's upside down. That makes no sense. I'm going to be going in with my Flower Pots powder brush. Nope. I'm going to be going in with my Flower Pots powder blush in the color Sweet Pea. I love the aesthetic of these, like the gold copper packaging, like the soft pink tips. I think they're so cute, and I've always wanted a matching set of brushes. It just looks very appealing, you know, and it makes me feel very official. So I'm very excited to try these. None of these have a number. They are not labeled in any way, shape, or form, so you're gonna have to go by the look. I'm gonna be going in with this fluffy brush. It's the biggest one in the pack. It's very bushy and fluffy and very soft, which I really like. I don't like really harsh brushes. Dense brushes are fine, but when they're harsh bristles, it feels like you're rubbing sandpaper on your face, and that's not a good feeling. The softer, the better, in my opinion. Oh, I'm gonna be dirtying this brush for the first time. Oh my gosh, it's so clean. I almost don't want to use it, but we're gonna have to power through. Ooh, so it holds the color really well and packs it on. If you can see, the color is just, ooh. I probably should go a little at a time and then build, because right now this cheek is so pigmented and I don't like it. So let me go in with my beauty blender and just kind of calm that down a little bit. That's a little better. Okay, certainly holds the color, holds the pigment, holds the product on the bristles. I'm impressed with that. Does a good job. I can't complain. It's very soft to the touch. Sometimes brushes are misleading. They can feel really soft to the touch, but then once you put it on your face, it's like, oh, this is not soft at all. But this is really soft. I'm totally fine with how that worked. Blush is on. I'm going to be using my favorite Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula in the color Bronzer. And for that, I don't know what I want to use. Maybe I'll try this guy. I think that's what this is for like contouring. It's different from all the other brushes. This one actually looks like a fish, and it's the weirdest thing. I don't know what to think of it, but it is kind of cute. It's like a little fish. Okay, so we're going to use this for bronzer today. We're gonna see how it works. Ooh, you do get like a clean cut because it's very narrow, but you could also turn it on its side and kind of blend it like that to get a little more width on your coverage. Oh, this is weird. I've never used a brush like this, so this feels very odd to use. So weird. It looks pretty though. I almost feel like I'm brushing away my foundation. Am I? No? I don't seem to. I don't know what I think of this. It may just be a matter of getting used to it. I think it honestly is because I've never used a brush like this. I will try this out a few more times to really get a feel for it, but right now I'm a little iffy. Next, I am going to go in with my e.l.f. translucent powder, and for that I'm going to be using this brush. This is a very flat kind of brush. It looks very similar to this one, which is what I use for my translucent powder. They're very similarly shaped. They both have that flat top and they're very densely bristled. This one is probably a little more dense than this one, but we're gonna give it a try. Well, it holds the product on really well. Okay. Yeah, it worked just fine. I don't think it behaved any differently than the brush I normally use. It distributed the powder just fine. Ooh, I need to pluck my eyebrows again. So, highlight. We're going to be using, what are we going to be using? I think I'm just going to go into my Strobe and Glow 4 Shades palette by Academy of Color. Got this at Kohl. There's no set highlight brush, so I'm going to be using this guy. I assume this is a foundation brush, just kind of based on how it, you know, it just looks like something I would use foundation with, but I never do that. I always use my beauty blender, so this will never be used for foundation if that's what it's meant for. Also, and Wish doesn't tell you what each brush is for. It kind of just, I think, assumes that you should know. And if you don't, you'll figure it out. But I'm going to be using this for highlight. I think I want to go very gold today. It's a sunny day outside and it's warm, so I think I want to go in with some gold. Brushing that over my cheekbones. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. That looks so pretty. Do you guys see? That's an excellent job. This is so cool. This brush will forever and for always now be used as a highlighting brush. Just saying. Ooh, yes. I am super happy with this brush. Woohoo! Next is the part I'm really excited about. We're gonna go into the eyes, and I'm super excited to try out these little brushes. This one, obviously, like I said, I've tried because it was the first thing that I got before I got the rest of them. So I already know what this one does, but we'll use it anyway just so you guys can see. For a transition shade, I'm gonna be going in with this brush. It's the biggest of the small brushes, if that makes sense. It's very bushy, very good for blending, I hope, and I'm going to be using this for my transition shade. Today I'll be using the Milani Bold Obsessions eyeshadow palette, and the transition shade I'm going to be using is Slate All Day. Woo, it really picks up the product. Oh my word, I have to tap it a bajillion times. Look at that. It picks up so much product. I think I'm just going to go all over with this color. Why not? It's pretty. But it'll also act as my transition shade. Ooh, that's such a subtle color. It's very pretty. This is such a pretty subtle color. I love this color. What do I want to do? Whoa, okay, the sun is shining directly on one of my little disco ball light things. The light's shining at the exact wrong spot and there's a crack right in my vanity where this light comes through. Oh yeah, you can see it like right there. But it's like, it's blinding and now I see spots. Like Ross says in Friends, and now I'm seeing spots. I'm not really doing anything special today, so I don't want to go full glam, but I kind of do. Maybe we'll just do like a subtle glam. How's that sound? I'm going to go into this color right here for the crease, and that is Suede Side to Side. And for that, I'm going to be using this brush. It's a little taller than the one we just used. It's a little more dense. I think this will be a really good crease brush, so we're going to go into Suede Side to Side. Brushes hold product really well. This is pretty. This is really pretty. I love that. This brush is behaving so well. Ooh, ooh, that's so pretty. I love that. I'm just gonna take my fluffy brush, just brush that away. And I like that this eyeshadow doesn't streak when you brush it away. I'm gonna go under the lash line using this brush, kind of your basic flat makeup brush. I'm gonna be using it to kind of smoke out this part of my lash line. Actually, no. I'm gonna go in with the brush that I got first, the one that I've been using forever. It's this angled brush. I use it to go under my lower lash line. I'm gonna put some color under there, and then I'm gonna smoke that out. I think I'm gonna use the Suede Side to Side. I'm gonna go in with this flat brush. I'm gonna be using it to smoke out my lower lash line. It's very dense, kind of harsh. Woo! Poked myself in the eye, not the brush's fault. Ah, don't water up, don't water up, don't water up. Not the brush's fault, but ow. Like I was saying, it's very dense. The bristles are very dense, and it's not very soft. Maybe it's just because I'm using it under my eyes, but it's not the softest consistency. But it does keep the product where it needs to be, and I wonder if that's maybe a good thing because it doesn't let it go whoosh and, you know, make the powder fly everywhere. It just kind of keeps the shadow in the spot that you want it. That smoked out really well. Okay, those two brushes are good. I like them a lot. Why do I sound so valley girl? So I'm gonna be using this brush. I've never had a brush like this before. It's like tapered into a slight point at the top. It's very small. I'm gonna be using that for highlighting my inner corner and blending it up into the inner corner. For that, I'm gonna be going in with Sands of Time, this color. I use this color all the time. It's so pretty. And I love that this palette has a huge mirror that I can use. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it just fits right in the inner corner. That's such a nice brush. Now to blend it into the lid itself, I'm going to be using this brush. It's very flat, and again, it tapers sort of up to a point. I think that might be a good option to blend out that highlighting color. It's not the softest brush. I'm finding that with the smaller ones, they're not as soft, but I'll be using it so little, you know, only on this part of my eye, that it, you know, it's not a bother. I wish it was a little softer because it does kind of scrape against my skin, but it's not terrible. It's not all the way to sandpaper, but it's not a fluffy bunny either. Yes, that's so pretty. Ooh, I love that. I could just leave it here, but I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna go in with this one and use the gold color, which is called Gold Getter. Ooh, that hold on to that product. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna put that on the middle of my eye. Nothing too heavy, just kind of enough. It's not a lot, it adds another dimension. Do you know what I mean? It's fine without the gold, but it just gives it that extra something. I'm going to be going in with my The Balm Cosmetics Mr. Right eyeliner pencil in the color Seymour Diamonds, and I'm gonna be tightlining my eyes. If you want to see me tightline my eyes for the very first time ever on camera, go watch my I Tried an Alley Glinds makeup tutorial. I will link it right up here. The reason I like tightlining so much as opposed to lining the lower lash line is that this doesn't smudge. If you have a waterproof eyeliner, this goes nowhere. And even if I have a waterproof eyeliner and put it under my lashes, it smudges a little bit throughout the day, and I don't like that look. It just looks messy and unprofessional, and I hate it. So I found that if I tightline my eyes instead, it stays and looks so much cleaner. It just looks way better. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on my tiny brush, the first one that I ever bought from Wish. See if I can line my eyes up over my lashes. Yay! I'm so glad that worked. For mascara, I'm going to be going in with my Eyeko Lash Alert Mascara in the color... Nope, doesn't have a color. Ooh, I just love how this elongates my lashes and makes them look so much fuller. But I do like to go in with this Great Lash by Maybelline. Just do the tips of my lashes. The bristle is so small, it just gets right in there on the edges of your lashes. I think I'm gonna go in with this guy. It's so cute. It's by Winky Lux. Oh, it's by Winky Lux! I didn't even know. I got this at Rue 21 and just thought it was so cute. It looked like a little bullet. And you open it up and it's a lipstick. I thought it was so cute, and they were half off, so I mean, what's a girl to do? Sometimes if I don't want a really heavy lip look, I will smoke out the edges by using my finger so that it doesn't have that harsh line. It always gets smudged anyway, so I figure if I smudge it first, it will be less likely to smudge and look weird. Does that make sense? Is that weird logic? a little less red carpet and a little more Cassie's Loft carpet. So I could leave this here, but again, I like that extra little something, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a lighter shade and put it in the middle of my lips just to give it kind of that 3D look. This is True Matte Lipstick by Broadway Colors. Just gonna put this in the middle of my lips. And there you have it. This is my finished look using my Wish brushes, and I am so beyond obsessed. I'm super impressed with how these work. Totally worth my money. I mean, I'm sure there are brushes out there worth quadruple the amount of these that probably work very, very well. If you're on a budget and you're looking for decent brushes, these are incredible. The only one I'm still not sure about is this fish brush. I will be testing it out a little bit more, trying to get used to it, because I honestly think that's why I don't like it, is because I'm not used to it. But out of all the brushes that I bought, this is the only one I don't like. These I love, and I will continue to use them because they match and they're gorgeous and they work really well. If you are wanting a matching set of beautiful brushes that work super well, I suggest going over to Wish and getting them right now, because I'm pretty sure each of them are $1. That's it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It always makes my day when you do. And be sure to leave a comment below the video telling me what you thought of it and what kind of video you want to see next. Check me out on all my other social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All 3 linked down below for your convenience. And of course, remember to subscribe here. That's it for now, and I will see you in my next video. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye! And I'm going to be using, and for the transition shade, I'm going to be using, why can't I say this? And for the transition shade, oh my word.